What's up, guys? So this should be the last episode of this series. We are coding QuotexExchange binary option trading bot for a customer. You want to listen a specific Telegram group, and on each trade there is also a Martingale strategy. We did a lot. We did the connection to Telegram database in SQLite tree. We did a main listener that thread every groups. Wait, it's here. That thread every groups. We also create a structure of groups like that, which are Python's file, and exchanges too to make it more modelable for the customer if you want to add groups and exchange in the future. We add some configuration too for that specific group, also for exchanges. I'll not focus too much on other exchanges for now. What I want to achieve in that last video is confirm that we have all the data from trades from that group. This is the template engine. So a group is a class with its ID. I'm not sure why there is a sleep time that's not used here, but anyway. Also, oh yes, I remember. Must be used in the main, not even. That's not that important. We can actually fetch this here and group sleep time. Yep. We have the initiation of the class for that group, which mostly create a Telegram client for each. Also a group specific settings for Martingale, which also fetch these data from here. So the customer don't need to edit the template itself, but only the configuration here. We load the exchange class specific. Yeah, we're loading the exchange here. We have the exchange here. This is the template to detect if it's a trade and also return the data that we need. I want to confirm in that video that we have all the needed data from the trade to process it. And here we would execute to the exchange pair the group strategy, which is a Martingale. I've wrote some issue that we had last time. That was Ctrl+C keyboard interrupt was not working properly. ChatGPT also remove code that was actually already there, so we're gonna fix that and actually make Quotex work in a paper money account, in demo account. Fetching past trade work properly, but we should consider a trade valid only if Telegram message not too old in time. Also, it seems to be fetching past messages in an infinite loop after limit reach. So mostly in there, this is the process that we are starting the Telegram client. We should limit here the amount of message trades that we want to fetch. I think that's not too bad for a limit, but we want to increment it. We need to fix so it's not forever fetching messages, if I can say that. Let's say a maximum amount of trade, like fetch latest 5 trade, and then we restart from the last 5 trades. And if the trade's already there, we just close it. So we're gonna start this right now. Just adding some stuff here that should work. I'm just gonna show off what was done right now. There was something, yeah. So ChatGPT here create and execute trade function here, but it's completely nonsense. It should be from here, the Magic Trader group, which was create trade. Yeah, the group. Detect, we create a trade. Self-create trade, we adding it to the database. And we are threading the group execute trade function here. So in the exchange that was specified in the configuration, here QuotexExchange, you can see it's the same name of the file and the class. Executing trade, we process the trade, and if the trade was a loss, we will apply some Martingale. This was just randomly generated, we're gonna fix that too. So first, let's start by fixing the small notes that I've made. I'm gonna show you what's done right now. Yeah, so we simulate the Quotex thing here. We also simulate the win. Like, it doesn't matter for now. Just gonna set here 5 seconds delay. Okay, so technically I'm gonna fix already that part because I want it to be solved. The thing is, we are waiting for all threads to finish for the Ctrl+C to be working for each thread. And we are also create threads. Execute thread. We should also add the actually, yeah, in the threads we're gonna append the threads here. Actually, we could create another order threads just to be sure. And we're gonna append it here. I'm just wondering if I need to remove that. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT. Here, will the thread be removed from the array when done, or we need to For array when done, or we need to remove from the array? That's my first question. Also about the stop thread. This is the first thread, which is async group messages. If stop thread we return, so it should close, but we have another thread. Yeah, okay. If need to remove, can I do it here? Actually, does it really matter to store threads objects? I'm gonna wait for each thread in order threads. Actually, CTRL+C should be working properly. Okay, let's see what was it for now. Let's run it. We're gonna actually wait. Let's see what it says. It's a good practice to clean up process to avoid memory build-up. Yeah. Move them per thing, shutdown. Oh, that's interesting. I like it. So here we are inserting the trade in the database, but what we want is execute trade in a new thread, but we also gonna remove it for the threads once is done. Okay, and we want something similar for the other threading, which is here, which is this function. That would make sense. If stop thread, because this is not gonna end by itself, this thread, it's the listener itself. We just want it to be removed when we manually close the application. But the thread, we want them to be removed once they are finished, which makes sense. So that should make sense. I'm gonna fix it here too. We have good here in this function that is a thread that listen for a specific Telegram group. I want it to listen I want it to fetch X amount of valid trades. Let's say 5. Then when reached, restart from the latest message again. And if the fetch trade is already in database, no need to fetch more and continue the loop. This way there is not an infinite loop of fetching messages like right now, and we can see request B. So ChatGPT is saying limit the number of valid trades. We use a counter. We start the loop from the latest message. After fetching 5 valid trades, we set the offset ID to 0 so that it fetch from the latest message again. Skip trade already in the database. If a trade is already in the database, don't count it toward the limit and continue the loop. So total limit, valid trade count. We're gonna set this counter. I'm confused. While true, okay. And just copy it from the old thing. While true. Okay. If stop trade, valid trade, let's put 5 for the sake of it. Not sure why there is 2 stop, but okay, let's try it. We process the trade. If trade detected, we add it to the database. Chat ID. If the trade is not database, we create it. If the valid trade count max valid trade, we break that loop to continue fetching older messages. After fetching the required number of valid trade, we set offset to start fetching new one again, and we're gonna wait for the group specific sleep time. That should make sense. And you know what? We're gonna hard code max past trade to 5 here. This way we can set it here, group max past trade. Is it possible? Group detect trade. And I would also like to be sure, is it possible to also check the time the messages was posted, so we can only proceed a valid trade per the group config, but also time. Yes, max message 18 minutes. Okay, but maybe I don't want minutes. Current time. We're gonna calculate. Yep. Time difference in second. BTC now. Is in class deprecated? Use them. Back on. Huh? Another example that ChatGPT is not perfect. AI in general is not. Likely time zone aware. Okay. Yeah, so 2 old messages from Telegram should be ignored too. 2 old. And also, what I would like is if it's already in the database, if we reach a message, that was too old, I would like to return. Restart the loop. Actually break, yeah. that makes sense. Skipping message, skipping trades. Already in database. Wait for new again. Let's do this way. After max valid trade. Restarting fetch loop. Are all trade valid trade are already processed. Trades. Let's do this way. Okay, so Control C should be working in my opinion. I'm gonna put here 60 seconds. Okay, let's run this. We have a stupid error because of the date time. That's a very good question. But doesn't have yeah. Let's see the import itself. Import date time. Time delta. Is time delta used? No. It's not, so let's just replace it here. And we're gonna remove the database. By 3. Current time, date, time zone, as well attribute time zone. Date time now, time zone UTC. Let's try to run it this way. Okay, so we are able to skip messages, but it seems to infinitely fetch. And the Control C is not working, indeed. Okay, so first Control C is not working, and 2 old messages. We continue if trade is detected. Oh. Actually, we still might want to because we detect it as a trade. I'm just trying to find the logic itself. Okay, we could break also on total messages here. We're gonna reset it and just process that total messages. We're gonna reset the total messages here, but we're gonna add the same check here. If total message and limit. So if we actually fetch 100 message, we're gonna break that. 2. But it's weird because the limit is actually used here. Skipping messages. We could actually check if the trade is too old here. If entry is none, we might still want to. We're breaking the loop. Yeah, but we want to execute it just if it's not. But the checks still need to be there. If trade is detected, but we're gonna still count it here. Because it's still a trade. They are. Because it's still detected, but we skip the message because it's too old. Still a valid trade. And we still want to shut down properly. Listen group, start, reload the group. Yeah. Seems like my internet is slow. We have it properly set here. Because we want to close the listener, but still wait for trades to finish, if there is any. So that's actually proper. And the main block is the signal handler. Because the previous answer he did, before my internet bug, he did use signal handler, which I remember from another code. It was the solution. Damn. Import signal. We're gonna import signal here. Base, load group, listen group, blah blah blah. Yes. That makes sense. Okay. So we're gonna create this here. And we're gonna register. We can actually just get out of that. Okay. So we're gonna delete the database. Okay. So the latest message 924 seems to have like 924, yeah. So we're getting the latest message all the time at each second, which is perfectly fine. Let me just get the database. This is the logic that I want. We loop each x seconds from the latest x amount of trades. Seems to have a lot though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Skipping messages. Because we skip messages. What magic trader? Max pass trade. Cool, max time. We skip, but it still counts as a valid trade. Valid trade count +1. Oh, yes. Because we're skipping here before that check. I'm just gonna... I mean, it's not the end of the world, but... Okay, Control-C should be working too, but it's not. Okay, let's trash it. So we register the single handler. And just to see that we actually... Oh. Okay. Never get triggered. Cylinder doesn't work well with chat. Emergency cylinder to be shut down the bot. It's odd because there is a limit here. Valid trade count is under. Okay. Concerning the main event. It seems like it's the same thing. definitely the same thing. I'll retry it, but I think it's related to the threading itself of the Telegram loop. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 trade. Actually, we can put that to 6. And the Control C is still not working. Is it possible that the signal is not ended by main thread? Use global flag. Listen group. We're gonna try this. We can try this. And stopping the trade. Just the signal handler. Which is gonna be the same thing. Okay, it's not working. I kinda want to set it like this. Then if stop thread, we remove from the thread. We remove from the thread. If stop thread. Let's try to see if setting it to global will work, because it's really bothering me. Also, there is something with the maximum valid is under, because it's only fetching 6. It should be fetching 5. Oh, I'm just gonna set this way. Okay, so setting global is not working. Stop thread is not defined. Stop thread. global stop threads. I mean, if I do this, it should be working. Okay. We're gonna load it here. And we're gonna load it here. Is it stupid like that? To set it as a global, but it's not working. Say it's not defined. Please do not output the full code, just the fixes. My goal is to break all listening threads on CTRL+C, but keep the other threads running until down pair the shutdown function. Worst case, I'm gonna find the previous code that I was using. I had this issue not a long time ago. Define the stop thread as a global. Make sure the stop thread is defined outside of any function or class. Okay. Okay, then we call it. Okay. But Ctrl+C is still not detected. I think the fact that this code is using async is the issue, because stop thread still not detected. Async sleep. Okay, that's interesting. And that's the thread here. And instead sleeping, we're gonna do it here with the async here. That makes sense. Damn. This is so confusing. Okay, let me get the previous code that I did. It was not this. It was not this. Is an old code that is not related, but was shutting down properly. But actually, let's see how it shutdown. Okay. Usually a bit for shutdown signaling. Okay, I'm gonna copy this code, but actually, no. Because there's some stuff that ChatGPT put and I don't like it. And here actually, yeah, so we can remove this, we can remove this, and we can put it this way. This is frustrating. Because we are already checking if the entry is none here. I'm just gonna remove the global here. Just gonna remove the global here. Check the event. And pretty sure this is acceptable. And shutdown event set. So I hope this is gonna work. Database is locked. I think it's related to the change I just made here. Which is a bit weird, but I'm gonna fix it in another way. It's not the end of the world. And worst case, I'm gonna return true here and return false here. Oops. Return false here, and on create we're gonna do, don't need to check it here, if or not. Skipping trade, yeah. Still the same issue. And 104. I see. It's actually not the database of the trades itself, but the Telegram database. Let me try something. Yeah, it's still use. There's a process that still use the session, and it's I'm so stupid. There was a terminal open there. Okay. That's so weird. Because I would like the Control-C to be working. Not just closing the program, because closing the program will not wait for the trades. That's dumb. See, it's not very practical. It's a better way to say it. It's not very practical to debug code with ChatGPT. Once it's stuck in a loop, sometimes it's just not working at all. Like, he's clearly stuck right now. Okay, we can try this. But it's... okay, we can try it. This is... Because I still want to keep this previous... async queue. Because we don't actually know how long each is. Let's hard code it to 20. It's so dumb. But it's already... there's no need for it here. There's no need for it here. can start it there, and listen group. If we remove this, shutdown start for group ID, we already have the start here. Yep. And we don't need to wait for this one. Doing what is it? TG bot main bot start. Okay, let's try it this way. That's so odd. I think I have a stupid mistake, yes. Listen group for... But what is the listen group? Oh. Yeah. It's the main function, which is process group messages. Thank you. Finally! Oh, all that for this. Jeez. My god. This is ridiculous. Okay. So I'm gonna stage this. Working Control C. Just gonna say that. Okay. And on processing trait, messages are too old. Let me just set something like 2 days in seconds. Okay, just for the sake of it, we're gonna delete the database, and technically it should simulate the trade here, because we are calling create order process trade, sorry, from the proper exchange that was specified in the configuration for that group, and we should see applying Martingale thing, executing trade from the exchange with that bit size. This is fixed. This is fixed. Actually, we did all the issue that I spotted. Let's just see if it's processing some trade. I think there was since yesterday. Okay. So new trade, I see new trades. Database, new trade added to the database. TGBot has no attribute group. Oh. Okay. Where this is happening? In line 201. Line 201. 201. Self group, which is not self group. Yeah, it's all the group. We have all the group. But this is not self message create trade. Just before we are using the group sleep time. Group is specified as it's giving to this function, so group is gonna be fine here. Create trade, just gonna add the group object here, and we can then in the create trade, we're gonna pass it. Oops, we're gonna pass it here. Create trade, and we're gonna remove it here. If I go remove threads from threads, we actually do not need to do this. Just return is properly, but from the order thread is different. We want to keep the order thread until they are done. Yep. So we should have just one remove because shutdown will kill all the threads here, like in that. It should still. No, let's try it. Remove database. Okay. We placed trades and we saw the result of them, which is fake. Oh. Oh yeah, because it's getting more. Oh, that's odd. Okay. Okay. So at this point, let's see. The latest trade is USD BRL. It's like it's stuck there. USD BRL. Yeah. It's the same. So it's like it's not. We return true here, or we return false here. Oh, it's written skipping trades. Yes, sorry. So technically, there is. Let's open the database manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just check in Telegram on my phone, sorry. So if I go check the latest trade from the group, was USD BRL at 1045. So this is the lattice. Then this one at 1030. Then another trade at 940. Yeah, so the order is proper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 920, 940, 925. The next one, 855. Yeah. Oh, wait. Nope, something was wrong because we have 855 is one of the latest trade, but before that there was 840. So it doesn't, there is some skipping happening. Yes. Okay, so let's but shut down successfully. So the program is exited. And shut down. But let me just here in shutdown event set, give a moment. Let's do it. We cannot because it's not async. Shut down. From a running event loop. Okay, I'm just gonna keep what we have here because it was working properly at some extent. What I want to check here is the offset ID, the total messages. There is something wrong with that. Okay. The Control+C finally working properly, but it seems it skipped some messages. It fetched, let's say, first 5 trades of the... Wait, just gonna check a small thing. The offset ID is for each messages, right? the group, but for the next it skipped some. Could it be related to the offset? After we should keep the latest one, the answer above continue where it left off. But that's still what I want. No, but that no, because it should restart some latest trade. Goal is to fetch X amount of valid trade, then restart that point to see. Yeah, but that's stupid. It is not working properly. Okay. Because I feel there is no need to move the offset actually. There is no need because the Telegram, that function is still like we're fetching maximum 100 messages, and with the max valid trade and the time thing, it's still gonna be fine. So I'm gonna delete the database and I'm gonna restart it one more time. Also, I want to try something. Waiting for threads to finish so we can, oh yes, that's perfect. So the Control-C work perfectly also with the trade. If we are in trades, we don't want to close everything. We still want to wait for the result and proceed the strategy according to, which is perfectly fine. So just gonna check the trades again. Okay, so it should output the same one. So USD BRL, USD BRL, and the last one is USD BRL2. Wait, USD BRL. Trade on. Okay. Okay. So there is a mistake here. we restart the loop here, but it's not a mistake. Trade already exists. Create trade. Trade already exists. So if not, if let's try this way. If false, I'm not sure if it's the same thing, but it's gonna break this loop, no? We're skipping the message. We can continue to, it's not the end of the world. I'll fix that after. Try this. Yeah, it's keep getting it. Okay. We should actually just continue. Because the break here work. Skipping trade. It break. But the restarting fetch loop, it was for messages in history. I get it. While trade count, because the trade count is still there. Valid trade count. We skip the message. Let's continue for fun. Continue. Yeah. Okay. So worst case, it's still gonna work as expected. And now it's actually working the Control-C perfectly. Okay. I give myself 30 minutes to fix that. What's left is making the trade actually working. We spent an hour, 30 minutes trying to order the trades with Telegram and also fix the stupid Control-C. Now I want to process the trade for real. I decided to change the library that we will use. It's called Quotex API. It seemed to be the one that is the most recent in my opinion and per the time. Just gonna install it. We're gonna add it to the requirements too. It's already there. And I want to see something. Pair the example because the other library that I wanted to use is asking for a login as soon as you import it, which doesn't make sense at all. I see here there's a pin code that is sent to the email. What I would like is to initiate the connection to Quotex once, because it's okay to ask the pin, the login, but then we should keep it alive. I don't want my customer to miss a trade because the connection to Quotex is asking for a pin and is not connected, or that it creates a delay between the trade and the input of that. So import as run. I'm not sure what is as run in that, but get trade balance refill, get balance. I don't like the fact that it's using another async thing. Look, let's try it still. Okay, actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask ChatGPT again. I will use Quotex P. Quotex P. Here is example. I want it to be in QuotexExchange model. Here is the group config. So here, when we execute a trade, it's getting the method from QuotexExchange. QuotexExchange P, which right now contain a fake data. Make it proper using the example function and the standing of it. I see it use async, which I don't mind as long it doesn't affect the Control+C that took so much time to fix and the whole but logic. If needed during the login. So what I guess is it's not necessarily gonna ask it each time. We can still try it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna copy it and we're gonna see if it makes sense. Worst case, on the bot creation, we can just load, just initialize each exchange's method and ask for a pin there. we're gonna see. Email, password, QuotexExchange, magic trading group. Oh, execute trade. Oh fuck. Async. What is process trade? Process trade. What is process trade? Oh, it's okay. It increased bet size. Okay. But that's. But for each trade, it's actually okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's do it this way. Let's try this. And we're gonna simulate a fake trade too. We're changing to practice. Yeah, makes sense. Yep. So I'm just gonna make a test. Def test self. Because if I go back to the data, what I have from the group is expiration minute. I have the time to start the trade. Can I set it? Action. What is action? Oh, it's between this. Okay, actually we could wait asset direction duration. I'll see if I want to make the trade take in consideration the entry time, or I'll just make the function to process to execute the trade to wait for it. Because as I checked in the database, the trade starts at 10:45. We get it in that specific group about 2 minutes before. So we don't want to go in right now. We want to wait for that specific time to be reached and then start the trade for 5 minutes in that case. Let's just use one. Let's use put. Internet data, process trade, self-base size. Just gonna test it manually here. Self data, bet size is gonna be 10. What we want is the instrument, the expiration on it, and the duration. Okay. So in the initiation of loading the groups, actually in start, I'm just gonna do something here. We're not gonna start it now, and we're gonna load the exchange. Directly, just to see if the connection is working and if it's asking a PIN email each time. Because worst case is, yes, it's gonna ask it at some point, but if we can preserve it over time, it's not the end of the world. Either on both on but start, we initiate the Quotex connection once, or if it's not asking each time, worst case, it's gonna ask the user for it. I could set some notification system at this point. I'm gonna test it. Data group import for each group. Just gonna import it manually here. Import QuotexExchange from exchanges directory, and I'm gonna test exchange. It's gonna be QuotexExchange as and I'm gonna then test, but it's a wait So I guess we can use it this way. I'm not sure, but why not trying it? Cannot import but self-load group, but I don't want to stop the bot. So it's wait, let just mask this for now. Okay. Cannot import name, operand type. Operation type. Sure. That's odd. Let's just see on the code itself. It doesn't seem to be a problem. But the guy doesn't want to repair it or change it. Okay. Because I don't like this one. Because it seems to ask notification of the oh, okay, so it's not required the email, it's just upon if authentication. Okay, I understand. Do I really want to switch again? For some reason, Cloudflare ended up identifying it. I mean, I'm confused on why operation type is not imported. But okay. I think I understand why. But that's so stupid. I'll try it again, but it's not callable. obtaining QuotexExchange. Oh, okay. Yes, I did. No, 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 no. But am I loading the exchange? Okay, it's too stupid. I just want to test. This shall not be that complicated. Part, and we're gonna use QuotexExchange. Is it exchange now? Yeah. Better. QuotexExchange require email and password. Actually, wait. Just gonna set the configuration of the exchange. just a test account, but still. Email. Car. And config. Still gonna read this. Oh, just load this. I'm gonna use QuotexExchange email and password. Okay, was never awaited that. Process fake trade tests. Do I need to? Because I cannot await here. Just trying to test the exchange itself. I get yes, but I did to await. Oh, okay. Oh my god, this is using Chrome driver. Why they do this? They're crazy. Chrome version claim Chrome version is blah 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 blah. Okay. Actually gonna launch this. Sorry. I think it's using Chrome driver to get all the cookie data and stuff like that, which is fine at some extent. Oh my god. And the thing is, I think I will need a VPN because Quotex is not available in my country. If I remember, Serbia was okay. Was it Serbia? It might be this. The library of Quotex I'm using seem to use Chrome driver. I get this. If it's an issue with the library itself, we're gonna need to change. Specific amendment of the page. Yeah, because if they change the website, we are not in a good position. Oh, but from what I understand, there was something related to RS run. Let's try it. But RS run is okay. What was it? Quotex, restart the client. It's getting very complicated for just trade, self-process trade. There is no ice run from Quotex, which is an issue that I saw. This is so dumb. Oh, okay. So the guy that made that is saying that if you want to come and change some install that. Okay. This is so dumb. Pip, I think it's remove actually. No, okay. Install. I'm gonna try it this way. 147 and it's the same version. It's so weird. Oh, but now let's run this proper. My god, my god. Check connect, practice. Okay, but is it? It's all async. Which is check trade. Check trade and check win, check connect, blah 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 blah. Process trade was never awaited, but there is no need to. I think I understand. Let's do it this way. Incorrect username or password. That's better. That's better. Okay, let me try to get it. Yep. Quotex. Pretty sure my account was created. Okay. Just try to check the configuration. That's so odd. Because it's actually the proper password. Okay, I know. I understand. That's the issue. It must be that. It's kind of scary for me to use that library because it doesn't seem that reliable. The fact that it's using Chrome driver, I suppose that it's using Chrome driver only to get the cookie and stuff needed to log in. That's what I also. I'm crossing my finger. Damn, something happened. Okay. So that I remember seeing this from the account type. This is crazy. Crazy. And if I go look at account type, yeah, account type and operation type are not in the client. So account type here should not be from the client. Let's see if it's asking the login again, if it's using Chrome driver again. Yes, it's... Ooh. Okay. Self-connect failed. So connection failed. If I go look here, what's that? Oh, there is a log file that was created. Authentication user. Quotex API. Let's delete that. Let's restart it to see. Oh, we have something. So, what time is it? So, EURUSD. Okay, let's go see. Let's just simulate another instrument that could be open right now. Ah, they are crazy. Okay, so OTC. Okay, let's try to list the assets because I think there is a way. Assets parse. Try OTC assets. So it's mostly adding this to the instrument. Let's try it. And now we fail. If I retry it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the trade was actually made. It is. Euro USDT. Oh no. Euro USDT. USD, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna wait. So I don't understand why the connection sometimes fail. What we could do is just to be sure we are connected in the trade process. Ouch. It's not the end of the world. Wow. Process trade. Await self-connect. This close. I mean, how could we do this? Okay. It's shitty, but let's try it. Let's try to set this. In this function, for whatever reason, sometimes it's not connecting to Quotex API. Is there a way to retry until we are? I know there is. Connect API. Okay. Because wait, retry else try except huh? Okay. Except I'm just gonna push on that and max retry. I guess we can just retry. Let's say for it seemed to be each on like I tried to connect, it's not working. Next time it's gonna work. So it's a bit weird. I don't like this at all. But the customer want to use Quotex, so let's see. Let's do it. Retry in. Let's just use one. This is a bit dumb. If connection is successful, okay. It's weird because I really wonder the reliability of the model, the Quotex P, but also Quotex itself. Because the goal of this program is to make money, right? So suck a bit. Ouch, the sound is terrible. We can also try to spam trades. That's what I think we're gonna do. Gonna try to spam a bunch of trades. I want to try the retry mechanism again. It's odd. It is odd. And connect, self-connect. I'm just gonna put the retry thing. It's very bad. Okay, let's ban it again. See, now it's working. It's odd. Sorry. We're gonna lose everything. Wow, we rich. Oh, we might not. Oh, we are. Wow. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna implement it, pair the original code. The test is working. We are able to connect, which is perfect. Just gonna copy that and it's which is kind of nice. Like it's okay. Self config. This is the config. Yep, config. Perfect. We can also be cocky and set this and set this. So the proper email and password for that exchange. Of course, I mean, if an exchange will have other configuration that email password, that line will be problematic. We can implement something for that already, just in case the customer. This line become problematic if the specific exchange config have more or other data than email and pass. How could I load all under X exchange config ini and pass as arg? It's not the end of the world. But because mostly, okay, what I meant by that is we are loading the exchange that we want that is set here. Magic Trader Group, we want the QuotexExchange. For the QuotexExchange, I've set email and password in the configuration. What I want to make here is whatever the configuration is, take it all and pass it as argument. It's gonna work properly. So this is yeah, exactly. So exchange config, get all the configuration data for the exchange section as a dictionary, pass all the config. Exactly what I meant. Exactly what I need. Just pass it all. Oh, I ate the indentation. Exchange config exchange name. We pass it, and in the QuotexExchange, we're gonna be able to load the self email password, blah 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 blah, and it's gonna be quargs here instead. Quargs. get email, get password, and we Gucci. Sorry. And we can actually set the max retry here that we can implement in the, oh no, no, just gonna, oof. And we're gonna set max retry to 4 in the QuotexExchange. Yes, and we shall be able to pass it again. Max retry. Yep. So the goal here is we're gonna be actually wait. In QuotexExchange, we running a srun self-process trade. The thing here is so I'm sorry for the confusion. Process trade, we need to call it using asrun per the stupid library that we are using. So what we're gonna do, because here we detect the trade, we execute the trade by using await. I can process trade. Because I kinda want to. We could do it this way. We cheat a bit. We call it OS process trade, and we just wait. What was it? Return data and bet size, right? So we get the return data and bet. What is it? Bet size. Return data and bet size. Bet size. And we copy paste this here. Bet size. And we're gonna be able to call it this way. I'm gonna fake the last. I'm gonna delete the last trade from the database, so we can actually process it, even if it's not a good signal right now. We don't care. I just want to see if what I just did work. This way, we're gonna right change. Because, yes, wait. Execute trade, process trade. So if it's a loss, we should actually double the size of the bet. So we're gonna do this. Okay. So group execute trade is not properly awaited. Async execute trade, which actually shall not be async, I think. Execute trade. Close the connection. Yep. That makes sense, in my opinion. Is there a new one that was added? Yeah. Right. So it's gonna become the last one. Right, change. Max retry. Okay, enter non-type. Okay, that's stupid. Set max retry config. I'm just gonna load it as int max retries. Max retry. Max retries. Retry 0 self max retries. Okay. Not non-type. It's considered as a non-type. Huh. Just something with the max retry. QuotexExchange. We're gonna get max email password. That is pass here. Magic Trader Exchange. Big Comfy Exchange. Oh. But that's odd. Because it is actually, it's working for the email, the password. Just load it this way. Max retry print. I'm just trying to debug the configuration that we did, because the max retry seems not to be loaded. Max retry is not. That's so odd. Email? Let's say I use this. This is so weird. That's so odd. Okay, I got it. So it seemed like the configuration, I'm just gonna hold. The retry here, it was max retry. It seemed it didn't like the fact it was the way it was formatted. I don't know why it did that. Okay, new trade added to the database, reconnected, USD BRL is closed, which is working properly, man. It means that our logic is working. I just hit Control+C, the bot is shutting down, makes sense. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna implement something if the instrument is because there is an example here, OTC, if not asset open, it's closed. What I want to is we're gonna change the assets. No need to return it lost right now. Check asset. Asset is closed. Trying OTC. Asset is closed, and we're gonna change it here. Check assets. So the asset, the instrument, sorry, asset path, the instrument. Sorry, we're gonna change it. I'm gonna reload this. Instrument, we're gonna redeclare it. And we're gonna requery it. And we're gonna here. If not asset open. No. Is close to loss. Return a loss. So let's see something cool. Just while we're there, everything working as I want. There is just something Control+C in the async event. I think I actually get some trades right now from the group. Oh no, it's not trade. Okay, good. Graceful shutdown. Stop event loop. Just gonna do it properly. Shutdown. Current loop. Shutdown. Okay. So I'm gonna delete every trade of the database. We're gonna try to open everyone of every. Oops. I fuck it up. But you know what? Let's just remove it. So technically, we should be doing all the trades all together in a threading manner. Also using OTC if the asset is not available. Let's see where that goes. So the listener, okay. Is closed 2, is closed 2, is closed 2. Huh? Nah, it's not. There is a mistake somewhere. TGBot stop event loop. Let's stop. Okay. I think it's mistaken the way I formatted the OTC. Oh yeah, it is. It is. So asset parse. Because we get the trade, the format is this. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace the stupid process trade return data, the instrument. We're gonna replace this. So this by nothing. Sorry. Actually, I don't know if the specific, if it's in second. Clean trade, that's in second, yes. So the expiration minute is gonna be by seconds. We multiply this. Expiration minute. Expiration seconds. Expiration minute. Oh, he's already doing it. Yeah, okay. He's already multiplied it. Clear. Just gonna fix the Control C again. Stop and close. Okay. Okay. We remove the database. We start this thing again. Yeah, so we try to remove this symbol because the proper instrument for Quotex is without it. You can see the listener is still working, but we also launch the threads for the trades. It should pop right now. Yeah. Yeah. So if I go real quick, we should have a bunch of trade. Actually, one, two. We have two trades. Okay, the trades are still happening. Okay. just gonna check my history. I would like to. Can I? Transaction trades. Okay. What is pending? No, that's not it. I mean, I want to see why. Okay, I'm just gonna remove some debug here. I see it. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's so cool. Oh yeah, it's for 5 minutes. That's true. Okay, while it's closing, I'm gonna remove some of the debug for skipping because I want to clean all that a bit. Skipping trade and skipping messages. We can fuck it. Because I wonder why there is only 3 trades on 5. I want to be sure that this is not an issue. If I check the log, there is just too much shit here. We got 1, 2. Oh, because it might be the same. No, still. Okay. Trader exists. Oh, yeah, try. Wait. It's closing, trying OTC. It's closing, trying OTC. It's closing, trying OTC. It's closing, trying OTC. Or maybe it's because we already in. I think I understand. I think I understand. Okay, so all the trades are done. This should finish. I'm not sure why it's not done already. Wait, sorry, no, it's not. This is so confusing. Okay, there is 1 minute left. There is just 3 trades that were. "10 seconds!" But I love the fact that the logic of the thread work. That's perfect. But I wonder why I just have 3 trades on 5. Ah no, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's awesome. Okay, but if I go in the history, 1, 2, that's odd. Analytic, trades, more account. That's so Euro USD. If I take the time to go here, there is USD URL Euro USD. That's not even. There is something is odd. Wait. I feel like I'm high. 65434. This is not the lattice. It's not at all. All day. It can't be. So this is not the trades here are not the last one. Are not updated. It's not at all. Let's take an example properly. Euro. Oh, there should be 3 trade on Euro owed. Technically, there should. So I'm just gonna do it again. Remove the database. Oh, it's used by another process. Yeah, obviously. And we're just gonna fuck up. Sorry, we're just gonna cheat a bit and change the expiration minute. Just gonna comment it by 0.30, 30 seconds. This way, just to be sure. That should be. I'm retarded. I'm completely retarded. It's this, so it's half a minute. Yeah, 30 seconds. Just gonna bypass this. So if we run it now, we get it again. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, but there is 3 that are the same instrument. And if we go see here, they should be created. The small delay is not that bad considering we get the trades 2 minutes before. And we're gonna set a limit order. So we got 3, 4. This is so weird. Oh my god. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Euro OTC. OD. Okay, let me just try to find it because it's weird. I cannot see it here, but I can see the trade was open. It was. Also, oh, trade could not be placed. Ooh. And this failed. Ah, see. Ha! Oh, that's so weird. But maybe this is not a good idea. Let's just use one. That's so weird. Demo account. It's euro old. Euro old. Old OTC. But trying OTC. Failed to connect to Quotex API. Okay. Trade cannot be placed. Where is that? Okay, I see there is some trade that were here. Trade could not be placed. Trade could not be placed is the condition of. Okay. That's so odd. Maybe we can try to debug the reason why we cannot place it. Because I see the tree trade there. The other one, the three of them are euro old, which is perfectly fine. And the other one are euro old and GBP old. Let's see if it's actual GB. C. So the symbol is not there. I'm happy to see that. I'm pretty sure it's the same case for USD BRL. USD. No, see, USD BRL is there actually. Huh. USD BRL it is. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. Because I wonder if I'm using the connection to Quotex properly. If I go, let me just go back here. Trade and check win, trade, client trade. Because worst case, we could just place all the trade with the same client. I don't think it's what I want to do. Wait, check connect, claim connect. I mean, because I don't want it to become problematic. That's for sure. That's weird that I still have this issue too. Okay. Let's try another time. Because it needs to be reliable, that's for sure. I understand that GBP old is not available, which is not a problem. But it's kind of weird because GBP old, it should be actually. Yeah, it is. It's so dumb. All this class, placing trade, yeah, all the symbols should be available actually. Trade open, GBP old. I think what I want. No, there is clearly something wrong. Because the status, waiting for the trade result, but it means if status. So trade was placed. That's nonsense. But it's an await function, so maybe it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so confused. I kind of want first. I will need to create orders, not trades. That's for sure. At a specific time. It said that all the orders were placed because status was there. Question is, am I doing this properly? Close to. Placing the trade, waiting for the trade result. Trade could not be placed. Wait, loss. There's just one. It's okay. This is so weird. I feel the connection can just take one trade at a time. That could be possible. I should still see the yes. That size. I feel I'm getting played right now. See, trade open. It's just one trade that's going through. Okay, so based on that, thing, I think it's gonna be more simple to create a trade. I'm not sure why they are using wait for input exceeding X second limit. Doesn't really matter. Waiting for seconds. Wait for exceeding. Wait for the trade result. Balance. I don't understand why they are waiting, but it's okay. I think I understand why. Let's do it. And please, seconds. Maybe this is the problematic. Because there is clearly something going on. It's not. How can I say that? Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not. There is none. There is no. It's not properly made. I'll just change that to alpha second again, just for the sake of it. And it should wait for the full minute or full second wait, from what I understand of this function. So maybe it's gonna be the solution. So you're gonna close the listener. there is supposed to be 5 trades, and it should start like right now. I think it should place the trade now. Or in the next 30 seconds. Is it placing trade? That's up. See, I have one trade, euro O. This is so weird. Huh? It's so not reliable. The library itself is not reliable. But hey, we made money. uh, hmm. It's so dumb. Like, if it would be on the same symbol, I would understand. Or if they will not be available or closed, I would also understand. But there is clearly something going on with. Oh, 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 oh. Uh-huh. So clearly, we had an issue with this in client connect. That is good. I love it. Okay, okay. So there is one trade that didn't pass this time for that error, which is fine. Uh, okay, that makes sense a lot. That does make sense. That will make more sense. So it's just the connection between the stupid QuotexExchange library that we're using, which there is no official support from Quotex API, from what I understand. Uh, so it's unofficial API. So maybe they have some ways of monitoring. Uh, Also, maybe some didn't pass because of the time. So the fact that we added the wait time, it's good. It's intelligent. Okay, we're gonna be able to fix this. So the error was in connect. There is a max attempt of 10 here. It's in QuotexExchange line 50. Actually, line 28. Line 50 here. If we accept here, find connect. Do we see this? Group Dutch. No, it's not it. So connect here, raise the error. I think what I want is implement here. I'm just gonna remove this, Why don't we try? Just gonna make it, if not self-connected. Why don't we try? We try this. Let's comment this for now because we're gonna retry it anyway. And we go back here. We can just get this. While try. Actually, we can do this. We're gonna keep that here. If not self-connected, else. We can do this. We can do this. We could raise here. And try accept. We can break the loop here, and we're just gonna copy this here. It's not beautiful, but let's just try this. That's weird, that should have been fixed. We want the 5 trade. I want to see the 5 trades happening. That's all I want right now. Deux, trois, quatre, cinq. There's no output of retry or anything, so I don't see why it's a problem. We're placing the trade here. One trade. 3 trade. So we got the 3 trade here on the same instrument, but we missed the other. And it's still considered as valid, which is so odd to me. I'm sure I'm doing something stupid and the client is not properly. It must be. Oopsie. Makes me wonder. Okay, I'll stop the video for now. I said to myself I wanted to finish this in 2 hours and we're at 3 hours 20. There is clearly something going on with either the the Quotex P library or with Quotex itself. I'm gonna look up if there is an official API documentation, which I don't think so. And like I'm gonna warn my customer that Quotex might not be the best way. So let's finish the video for now. We still made a lot. We're able to place demo account trades when it worked. The trade logic, we solved a lot. Like the control setting, the process thing, which is still a bit buggy when you hit Control C here, but still. So goal is just that all order are processed properly. What's left is, whoops, process orders and not trades, if possible. So we can set start time. Because let's say we get the trade, it says start at 10:45 for 5 minutes. We want it to start at. We can place the order to be processed at 10:45, or we can either by setting order if possible, or wait the time in the Python threads, which would still make sense. It's not very problematic. What will be left? That's true. The Martingale. The Martingale. If result was lost as process trade. Oh, that's true. The as process thing. We need to. Shit. We need to wait for the here should return the result properly to the execute trade function of the group. This way we can apply this group strategy to the exchange and we don't need to implement the Martingale in the QuotexExchange itself. So we need to, let's put it this way, also fix the Quotex connection because there is clearly something going on. Fix the Quotex connection or use, if I remember, Pocket option of API and return data from execute trade exchange to the group for the strategy. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the video on that. There is not a lot to do and we're still going at the proper pace.